Hey, welcome everybody. Today we got a little 5-ton unit that we're going to do a little PM on, clean it, hook up the field piece probe set, show you how to make sure you're hooking that up, and just basically we're going to do a PM on this 5-ton unit. Just out of curiosity, this is the cleaner that I like to use, the Viper Venom Packs. They have one for evaporator, which is non-rinse, a brightener for really dirty coils. This is what I mainly use on condensers because it is microchannel safe, and they have all-purpose cleaner. Each one of those bags will make 8 to 9 gallons. The cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, will make 6. All of it is pure concentrated, works really well, does not etch the coils. The evaporator cleaner, of course, is just like I said, it's for the evaporator. So we got our Coil Gun hose. We're gonna get this unit cleaned, get it checked, check the operation, and get everything hooked up. So be right back. Let me get the panels off and we'll start this. Okay, I'm all hooked up. So we're gonna start out, before we do anything, we're gonna check the capacitor, voltage, and all of that. So we'll start out with the voltage. I got my field piece stuff. I put it on my tablet. Hopefully we'll be able to see it easier. So it's a 3-phase unit. Oops, I'm in the wrong spot. Sorry about that. I want to check the power coming in. Okay, there we go. Probe was messed up there. So we got 210 on one leg, L1 to L3, L2 to L3. So we got 210 coming in. At the unit, coming out of the disconnect, 210, that's L1, L2. I don't know if you can see that or not. L1 to L3. And L2 to L3. So we're good on our voltage. Okay, I couldn't get it all on, but I logged it. Our blower amps is at 6.74, and this is an Eco Blue blower, which I'll show you. Our compressor amps is running at 9.95. There's my legs, L1, L3, L2 to L3, and L1 to L2. So we're gonna move on. Before we did it, hadn't cleaned it yet. Get the condenser fan motor amps, and then we'll start cleaning this. And I have the probes hooked up currently. It's cool inside. 68 return, 44 supply, 24 degree split. Suction pressure is 121, 305. Discharge, I have an extra set of probes. It is 337. We're running, and this is a fixed orifice. We're running 8 to 10 degrees superheat with a 5 degree of subcooling, and it's currently 84 degrees. I have an outside probe that continuously sense the outside air temperature. I have extra probes, so right now she's doing. We're gonna get the condenser fan motor amps, check the capacitor. This is the Eco Blue, that's my supply probe. That's your Eco Blue fan, which you can adjust with a potentiometer on that board right there. This unit was put in 2021, so everything, all of that should still be set. So we're gonna get a contactor. It's looking pretty good. I don't see any white chalkiness on it. So all we need to do is just get our condenser fan motor amps. We should be here, and we're running at 0.8. And log that. Whoops. So on that, got that. Get the log. And our condenser fan motor. It's right there. Got it logged. So we'll get it power off, check the capacitor, which this is a 10. You see if the capacitor is, make sure the capacitor is still good, and then we'll start cleaning this coil, because it doesn't look that bad, but I know it's been over a couple of years since this has been cleaned. We're going to clean the evaporator, clean the condenser, and I'll show you how I do it. We were showing 0.8, and on this motor it's rated for 1.4. So fan motor amps are good. We're not over amping. So let's check that capacitor and get the power off, check the capacitor, and get this thing clean. And I have another unit on the other side to clean. So I got the power off. We'll verify, make sure that we have no power, and we'll get that capacitor checked. Which is right there. So let's take this off, that off. And we have no power. Good. Get this discharged. And get this capacitor. All right, so this is a 10, and we're at 9.95. So the capacitor is still good. And I get that logged in the field piece report. All right, got the power off. Moved the fan. Always best to go inside out. I like to, try not to bend the fans up like I just did. Give it a good rinse. And just says, suggestion, you leave your probes hooked up. Make sure you ain't flooding the probes with water. And personal preference that I like, if I got the unit open to clean it, I like to rinse it out, get any leaves and all of that stuff out of it. Like all this stuff there. If you're gonna clean it out, clean it out. Try not to get your probes all soaked if you leave them on. They're water resistant, but not waterproof. So get all of that out of it. All right, so now with the Venom Pack, a little bit goes a long way. And show you how much I use. They're easy pour bags. If I can get it off. Open. All right, hold on. A little bit. That little bit I put in there right there is more than enough to do this coil. All right, so be right back. All right, got my coil gun attached. I'm using setting B. And of course, you want to spray the inside, get it to go all the way through. And we gotta get this a little bit over here. All right, they recommend you let it sit for a few minutes. And let that sit on there, loosen it up, rinse it off. Be right back. All right, I changed my head so that I don't have to worry about a little bit better control without me bending fins. And I can get right up on it and make sure I'm going all the way through. We'll push it from this side, then reach in there and go inside out. Coming through. Yep. There we go. There's getting that dirt you don't see. And while we got this head on, we'll go ahead and rinse off the evaporator coil, spray it down. See that dirt, brown color in the cleaner that's falling off. The Viper Venom, it's a good cleaner. It won't etch, won't take off the paint on the unit, and it won't burn your skin unless you're using a brightener. And it takes up less space on your truck. You can store it on the shelf. And like I say, a little bit goes a long way at one bag. If mixed properly, will last you for a while. You can also get it in a gallon jug if you prefer jugs. I'm gonna finish getting this clean and do the evaporator, and I'll be right back with you. All right, we got it all clean. Evaporator, I like to just use a little pump sprayer, a little handheld. With any evaporator cleaner, you might want to let the customer know you're gonna be, because there will be a slight smell, and some people don't like it. This is a non-rinse. It uses the condensation off of the evaporator coil to rinse itself off, and is also good for the drain, help keeping the drain open. And again, I'm using the Venom Evaporator Cleaner. So this unit is cleaned and ready to put back everything back, and the fan's not dirty, so we don't need to pull it and clean it, and we can get this unit back on. So let me get it put back together, put the condenser fan back in, get everything closed up, and be back shortly. All right, so put back together, all together, without me stopping to make this video. Took less than an hour to clean this coil and check the operation. So right now there's not much of a load inside. We got about a 70-degree return temp, 44 on the supply. Our delta T is 25, so we're moving a lot of air. Well, not a lot of air, but we're a little high. But like I said, there's not much of a load inside. Suction is at 118.7 with a liquid line pressure 305. Subcooling is 5 degrees. Superheat's fluctuating, it's going up and down. Right now we're at 3, they go all the way up to 10. Outdoor air temp is 87 degrees. So fan speed is set for 7.8, which is factory for this size unit. And you adjust the fan speed here on DC voltage, then turn the potentiometer. So this unit's working good. Should get us through these dog days of summer, which here in North Carolina, we got some hot days coming up. It's gonna be in the upper 90s today, 96 tomorrow, and then a few days next week, it's gonna be knocking on the door of 100. So just to make sure, especially on 410, we're not running too high pressure in that, and that we're condensing at a good temperature. So this unit's done. I got one more to do. Get it cleaned. And I'll see you on the next one. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Until next time.